Okay, so it's like really late at night, but I figured I'd just make a quick Blender tutorial on how to make your own R.E.P.O animations. So first off, you want to open the asset ripper, which if you're using the one that I will link in the description, it should look like this when you open it. Then you want to go to File and click Open Folder. Now when you do this, a window will pop up saying Select Folder, in which you want to go to the Game folder. Go into Program Files, x86, go to Steam, go to Steam Apps, Common, and then R.E.P.O. And then just click Select Folder. It will start to process all of the assets from the folder, which you can see here in the command prompt. Now after it's finished processing files and all, you want to click Export, and you want to click Export All Files, don't click this one. So now you want to click Select Folder, and it'll bring up this new window. And now what you want to do is you want to select a folder that's empty. Name it to whatever you want, select that as the folder. Now you want to click Export Primary Content, and this might take a while, but it'll basically export everything into that folder. Now once all of that is finished, you should be in a folder with 3 folders, but the only one that's important to us is assets. So go into there and you'll see a bunch of this stuff, but you want to go into this specific folder called Prefab Hierarchy Object. So click into there and you'll see a lot of stuff, but if you want to get the R.E.P.O player, you'll just want to scroll down until you see this one that says player avatar.glb. Now you can either drag and drop into it, or you can import it from the thing, but I'm just going to drag and drop and import it like so. And once you do that, which by the way, if you're in Blender, I recommend just go ahead and deleting the cubes, it's not really important. But as you can see, we now have our R.E.P.O player. Now for the sake of not wanting to actually rig everything, I'm going to use a custom rig that my friend gave me. And here is the player model that's like fully rigged. As you can see, we have this, put it into a color ramp here, and you can basically change the color to whatever you want. So we can change it to blue, we can change it to light blue, we can change it to green. Now once you have your thing fully rigged like this, you're probably wondering, how do you animate it? Well, that's easy. You want to go into pose mode, and then you want to select a part of the body that you want to pose. So let's say we want this guy to wave. So we move his arm like this, and we want to go to the first frame, and then you want to go into, this is just a neat way of being able to keyframe everything without having to click all these. Go into keying, select keying set, and then select location and rotation, because most of the time you're not going to worry about scales, just click location, rotation. And now we can press I, and now insert a keyframe, and then we can go to like 20 or whatever, just as long as it's advanced as a frame, and we can move this arm down just like so, and press I again to insert another keyframe. And now when we play it, it moves just like so. And if you want, you can go ahead and just copy these until he's waving. Look at that. So a lot of you are probably wondering, like, how can we recreate that R.E.P.O effect where the character's like talking like this? Oh no, not like that, like this. But you don't want to manually have to do it all the time. Well, here's a neat little trick for you so you don't have to do that all the time. First, you want to go into the graph editor, and you're going to want to have to insert a keyframe for this. So just insert one there. And you want to go to X thing here. I think it's this one. No. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. You want to go here, click channel, and sound to samples, and just get like a regular person talking or whatever you want to have animated. And as you can see here, his thing moves to the audio that we have selected, which you can kind of see if you go into like the video synchronizer and put the audio there. But as you can see, his face kind of goes down like this. As you can see, how do we fix that? Well, it's an easy fix. You want to go into modifiers, you want to add an envelope, and essentially just kind of want to mess with it until you find something that works. So we'll just add this. We want to add a control point to this as well. And then we'll just go ahead and put this here, just like so. And now, you can see he talks here. Also, if you want to add a R.E.P.O map, that's where you can go into modules, and these will be for all different types of maps. You have the shop maps, the manner maps, the Arctic maps and the wizard ones. And you also have the museum ones, which these ones aren't finished, but they're basically just an upcoming map to the game, and possibly when the game gets uploaded, these will be finished and you can use them in any ways you want. Basically, you can get valuables from up here, you can get items, different parts of the map, enemies, you know, all sorts of things, and it's very, very easy to use. So let's go ahead and let's get like a shop module. We'll say like a shop generic. Yeah, this one. Let's import this one, and you'll notice something once we import the shop. You'll notice that there's a bunch of white stuff around. This is mainly just because Unity, it's for Unity or whatever. So to fix this, basically all you have to do is, you see this items thing, hold shift and click the eyeball and the render, and it'll go away. Also, you might notice our character is a bit large. You can just select the bone, press S, and you can scale him down, just like so. So that way he's, you know, he's a bit smaller, and he fits better in the shop. Not that small though. Maybe like, yeah, that works. And then if you want, you can add any items you want up here. Also, make sure you put your alpha to here, because some of these are, their transparency is a bit broken. But you'll also notice another thing with these maps is if you go into rendered mode, it is like incredibly dark here. I'm gonna switch to Eevee rendering because my computer can't really handle cycles. But yeah, you'll notice incredibly dark here. How do we fix that? We'll press Shift A in object mode. Press Shift A, go to light, go to area, and then we could just kind of, I don't know, move this thing up. Or what you can also do is you can also set the color to straight up white, and boom, there you go. Now you have fixed lighting. And you know, you can kind of just mess around with things and it can be pretty fun. But yeah, that's how you make your very own R.E.P.O animation in Blender. I hope you found this tutorial useful, and I'm gonna go now. See ya.